Hey guys, it's Thursday. I've got a whole bunch of stuff that I was planning on showing you, and no disrespect to the couple of cool guys and things that I have, but tonight's brew review is dedicated to one of my good friends, and that would be Matthew Reisner. Any of you that haven't already heard, Matt's channel is Rise Arms, and he unfortunately has passed away. The family isn't entirely sure, but it looks like it was probably a heart attack. I'm gonna try my best to do this. I probably, in one way or the other, talk to Matt every single day, and you know, if you go over to the eBomi channel and look at my recommended friends, I don't give a flying shit about the whole, you know, you go over to some guy's channel and they've got Hickok and FPS Russia and some, just pick a, you know, that nutcase, nut and something fancy. And I choose to place my friends on that list. And the people that I recommend are all a friend. And as you can see, Matt's way up there on the list. He was he's a very honorable guy, and in the dictionary under integrity, I'm pretty sure you'd probably see a picture of him. I've got plenty of funny stories, but he liked he was a very light-hearted and would love to take a shot at you, especially if he knew you had the balls to take it. You know, as you can see from his videos, he didn't show himself. He felt that he was doing the rest of us a service by not showing himself. He did show himself one time, and actually it was in a video for me, and I was just like, you know, you can pull that down. And he's like, nope. I thought the subject was important enough that that I needed to do it that way. And I'm like, okay. I mean, just, you're not going to find a guy higher up on the notch list than Matthew Reisner. And I'm not going to sit here and have this be some great big downer thing, because I'm pretty sure that Matt would figure out a way to come and kick my ass, because that's not the kind of person that he is. So the bottom line is, I'm dedicating tonight's brew review to Matt at Rise Arms, and we are going to celebrate his life and not mourn his passing. So, Matt, Shelby says hi. Matt, I love you, and I'm gonna miss you, my friend. We're looking at Sierra Nevada's Torpedo. Now this is from, you know, can you try to be professional? This is from Steve Bush. I have had Torpedo before. It was on tap, and I was in one of those places where you have to check your teeth in at the door. I will give one thing away. I'm going to use a bottle opener that was in a care package from Alex today. It's awesome. Gargoyle sitting on a skull, about to open my beer. Let's see how it works. Works just as good as two dicks. Okay, let's take a look at this. Did I find an alcohol percentage on this yesterday? Kind of be surprised if they don't put it on their beer. 7.2% by volume. World's finest whole cone hops infuses their flavors. Okay, well, extra IPA, not just a normal one. It's not quite an imperial, it's just extra. Okay. Definitely smells like an IPA. Citrus, a little bit of sweetness there, caramel. So, seriously, Shelby? See, the tripod is sitting around a blanket, and she's trying to make a place to lay down because the carpet that's on that side just isn't good enough for her. So, cheers, guys. This goes out to one incredible man, Matthew Reisner. Some keg beers. I've actually had some that were better than the bottle equivalent, but memory serves that I liked it that night, but not quite as much as I'm liking this. Okay, you get that citrus up front, and it's kind of a pine and a grapefruit combined. Right behind that, this is one of those ones that you kind of get a little bit more as you wait on it. It has a really nice kind of a smooth, bitter area, and then you get kind of a bread or a biscuit, and the finish is citrus, but there's a little bit of some kind of like a tropical fruit right there at the end. Not anywhere else. A lot of times you'll get that up front, the pineapple or pear or something with the caramel to kind of sweeten it up, but it's just, I really like the finish. It's got a good little dose of flavor without being overly bitter or anything like that. And the alcohol, this does not drink like something higher, like a 7%er. Oh great, now she went and got a bone, so now on top of knocking the camera around, she's making her chewing sounds. Kind of a complete side note. I just want to say something. Bill, Mr. 45 Bullet, he and Matt and like Pete go back a long time. You know, longer than I've known Matt. And Bill, I don't mean to be giving up any personal information, Bill. I apologize if you hate me. It's okay. But Bill is, I was in communications with Bill not too long ago, and he's like kind of worried that because he hasn't put up a video like Pete has, or Russell Poison Stinger. That was was a great video, Russell. I I owe you a debt of thanks for everything that went down during the full screen thing. I got really busy and needed should have given you more kudos along the way. Good guy, and well, everybody else was busy turning in their ball card. Russell was growing an extra set and telling full screen to go fuck themselves, and pretty much the catalyst to making it all happen for everybody. So I definitely owe you, my friend. So he had a great one, and Pete's, and I know Van Guns and Gear also had one. I'm sure there's probably more. I don't know if I'm gonna do one because I'm trying everything I can. I'm not too bold to admit. Pete called me, and I pretty much shut down. I put a little thing up on Facebook and climbed into bed and pretty much cried like a 2-year-old bitch. So I'm just trying to avoid a repeat on that, because I don't want Matt to show up here right now and kick my ass for being a pussy. That's number 5. And but Bill was all worried that like somebody would think less of him for not putting up a video, and Bill's not handling this well. Bill and Matt were very close, very, very close, and talked on a daily basis. And here's what I'm going to tell you, Bill. If somebody knows you so little that they would judge you for not putting up some kind of response or memorial video for Matt, then fuck them. They were never a real human being to start with, let alone one of your friends. So, love you, Bill. This is one situation where I shouldn't give a shit about some petty Annie loser that would have a comment, because I can tell you Bill would not make it through the video. He just loves Matt too much and isn't willing to even understand why. At this moment in time, everybody is always like, well, God had another plan, or maybe we weren't done with him. Alright. It's going to be short and sweet, and like I said, we'll look at some of this stuff. I'll just start by saying a huge thank you to Alec357. Evidently, you broke into some pharmaceutical narcotics when you decided what to put in the box. I also, I don't know if you can see it, I also put the stainless steel ultralight trigger in the Mosin, and it's sitting with almost no over travel. Well, no over travel, almost no travel at all, and 1.25 pound trigger pull. That thing is just going to be a beast. Probably the thing that disappoints me the most is I've known Nat for 6 years now, and I was finally going to get the opportunity to shake his hand this summer, because he was going to come to the shoot. Sierra Nevada's Torpedo, that was really good. I think I'd give it a 10. I really thank you, Steve, for sending that. Like I said, this one's for you, Matt. I'll miss you, my friend, and I'll see the rest of you probably tomorrow. Let's not forget, tomorrow is Neil, Evil Neil 187 is gonna be here. Oh, that reminds me, I still gotta fulfill. There's one or two missing, and I'm not exactly sure if we're gonna do that brew. Here's the problem. He's getting here tomorrow fairly late because it's a 10-hour drive. He's gonna be on the road tomorrow at like 8 or 9 a.m. and that puts him here between 7 and 8, which that's an awful lot of beer to drink, and then possibly get up on Saturday and go shooting. Side note for the weather, it is snowing. Yeah, April 24th. Haha, in Minnesota. It is snowing as we speak. Possibly going to get another 2 inches yet tonight. And the high for Saturday is like 32 or 36 degrees. So me and Neil might not even get the opportunity to go out and shoot. And I really want to get out and shoot. I've got the AR-22 from ATI that I want to shoot. I figured as long as Neil is here, we would shoot the shit out of somebody's AR, because next weekend, I think I got one more thing, I believe, coming for it. So next weekend that goes to my FFL and it'll be shipped out of here. So I thought if me and Neil could, shoot the fire out of it. And this, I cannot wait to shoot this. And Neil was going to bring a setup so he could do a GoPro over the top of it to document the Huber Concepts break. Yeah, I know, it's running 50-50. Hate it or love it. I know a bunch of you. Paul, Hazman, Armed Civilian 556. A lot of people really liked the way that looked on there. And yeah, it did. It looked great. But that is like a buttload of research and development went into that to make that what it is. And I would rather have performance as opposed to just I can't knock this. You'd be surprised what these can do for, this one for the 308 was $32 delivered to my door. It's kind of humorous when a $21 break can kick the ass of one that was more than $100. So, sorry, didn't mean to go long on this, but yeah, the weather might be. So I don't know if me and Neil are going to be able to do the big review tomorrow night or Saturday night. So I told him to decide. We could possibly be a wreck for shooting on Saturday, or he could be a wreck for driving home on Sunday. So it'll be whatever he decides. So, but even if we don't do the, hypothetically speaking, even if we don't do the 10 brew review, well, maybe I'll just do one before he gets here. If I'm left on my own, why don't we look at this could all change. There's no promises. But possibly looking at X hops tomorrow. Possibly. This is from Toppling Goliath. And I have had, this before. And I think this was the better of the two of them, but I can't remember. I don't know. I was like, first, $10 a bottle. Better be some puffing of the skirt involved, so possibly that. Okay, guys, you have a good night, and Matt, you will be missed, my friend. So we'll see you tomorrow. Either I'll go solo before Neil gets here, or I'll get him to help me. Yeah, that sounded bad, but it's got to be good for something. So see you tomorrow, guys.